trip meter set to 0, fuel meter set to 0, tank full. Now what? Let's move. Everything set. Let's get going. Roads have always been very inviting for me, and they have been a vital part of my life. Not only a vital part of my life, in fact, a passion for driving and traveling. And after a week which was full of stress and tension and the work-related pressure, what better way to just shrug it off other than going for a long drive, and that too in a vehicle which is best suited for all these type of stress relieving. So we are going for two, and this vehicle is the top of the line. Well, this was bought in the year 2019 January. It is a 2018 manufactured vehicle, 1.2 titanium plus variant with all the bells and whistles that you can ever imagine about. And so we will even review this car along the way. It's been 2 years that I have spent with this vehicle, and the vehicle has performed flawlessly. There has been no complaints whether on extremely long drive or within the city driving or any which way that you want to look at it. It has always been a pleasure driving this vehicle. So let us see, and along the way I'll keep on explaining you the various features which forced me to buy this vehicle 2 years back, and what am I doing? Yes. Well, changing the lane in this car, it's a breeze. You can easily do it, and especially with the added feature of one single tap. You give one single tap on the indicator stop, and it blinks 3 times. And then you can change the indicator, change the lane easily, very easily, rather than thinking about turning it off. Just one tap and it blinks 3 times. One more try. We were routed through some single roads because of the traffic jam that was ongoing, that was imminent rather, due to the Kisan Andolan. So we got the first taste of the traffic jam now. Here it is. Well, since my version of Freestyle is 2018 manufactured, so in my car I have got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatible music system, which is actually very helpful. As you can see that the maps are displayed on a real-time basis, and I got 2 USB ports for charging and one additional charging point, 12-volt charging point. And well, my version came with all the bells and whistles, since it is already the top end. But in the recent versions of the Freestyle Titanium Plus, the most visible omission is of the Sync 3 music system, which is actually a very good music system, and I think that the Ford should not have eliminated this feature, especially more so at a time when people are wanting to have more and more feature laden cars, and they concentrate more on the show business rather than the actual stuff. The actual stuff in the current version of Freestyle also remains same, but in my version it was a bit more on the higher side. Now as I hear that even that the titanium version now even does not have a fog lamp. Well, you can get it fitted from outside, but it is not available right now in the version that is being sold in the market, right? So actually, as of now, I have driven around how much? 120 kilometers I have driven from my home, and the fuel efficiency that I am getting right now is around 19 kilometers per liter. And since due to the Kisan Andolan, as I told, that there was a traffic diversion, so we had to go through some really bad roads of the villages and all. So the average definitely took a hit out there. Now let me talk something about the suspension of this Freestyle. The suspension of this Freestyle is a bit on the stiffer side. What it does is that it gives you a very firm and planted ride. At least I can tell you that on roads it doesn't make much of a difference, especially obviously this car is not meant for off-roading, but if you drive this car on broken road or fast roads, then there is very less of body roll and you don't tend to be thrown around as it is the case with the Marutis, wherein the people keep on getting thrown around all in the car. So this has got a pretty stable ride, and even the ground clearance is around 190 mm. I have driven it for around more than 20,000 kilometers now. It's been 2 years of my ownership, and so I can clearly tell you that the car is wonderful. And not even on one single instance have I scraped the bottom of this car. I have taken this car onto the hills, that is Dharmshala, McLeodganj and all, and to my hometown also in Bihar, where there is where there are literally no roads that are existing. So it is very calm and composed ride that you have. The steering feedback is awesome. It's actually awesome, and it is so good that you actually know that it's something like a point and shoot type of thing that is happening, that is in this car. Well, now we are returning home, and we are right now on Western Peripheral Expressway, and because we cannot take that Delhi-wala route, so this is the best route that we can take. And the car is currently running on 90, but if you look at the road, you will never be able to make out. This is due to the fact that the car has a very stable structure, and since the weight is more, it tends to stick to the road even at high speeds. You won't get that nervous moment. Well, the music system is pretty good. Let me show you some. Let me turn up the music volume. Even at very high volumes, the sound does not seem to be distorted. It is very good, and it's very pleasant to hear. I think because the OEM music system provided by the Ford is actually very good. Now coming to the service cost of this vehicle, since I have been driving this vehicle for almost 2 years now, and I have got around 3 services done, and all of them are from the service center. The maximum amount that I have spent on the service is 4,300 rupees. Well, that is the cost of my Bullet servicing. That is something that the service center charges from me to get my Bullet service. It is an excellent vehicle with very less service cost, and even actually Ford has got a new policy for service wherein they replace just the parts. Let's say if the doors get damaged, they will only replace the outer part of the door, not the entire door, which reduces the service cost to a great extent. You can definitely try it at the service center. You can go and try it out yourself. Number one. Number two is the fact that if you want this car, if you want to drive, if you want to buy any other car, I think that you should take a look at this vehicle. Definitely, it is worth giving a try, and Ford is trying to give you world-class driving experience in the vehicles that they are providing. It is an excellent vehicle to drive. And if you ask me why did I choose this vehicle and what were the vehicles that were on my list, well, I had Maruti Baleno, I had Polo, I had Swift, I had tasted Tiago and some more vehicles, but somehow I was very much convinced on buying this vehicle because this vehicle has got actually the ride quality is pretty good, number one. Number two, it is not as lightly built as the Baleno or your Swift or any other car. The build quality is pretty good. Definitely Polo has got a better build quality, but again the service cost for Polo is somewhere around, for every 15,000 rupees you have to spend 15,000 rupees. And one more reason why I did not buy a Maruti was I already had a Maruti Ritz, and at every 10,000 kilometers I had to spend 10,000 rupees on the servicing of that car. I have the service bill, so it made no sense for me to buy a Maruti again, and especially considering the fact that the way they were cutting down costs. Well, I had Honda Jazz also, but the safety feature in this car with 6 airbags, TCS, rollover mitigation and all the different things, this car made much more sense buying. And Honda servicing, if I talk about Honda Jazz, the servicing cost of Honda has actually gone through the roof. 3,700, 35 or 3,600 rupees is the labor charge that Honda charges you, and that is just the labor charge. The cost of consumables and all the other items that they will change in your car or they replace in your car, that is again on the higher side. Just imagine getting a car serviced, a 1200cc car with a 96 bhp of power and 120 Nm of torque, which is more than sufficient for anyone who loves driving. I think that it is very much justified. That is actually nothing. So it is my feedback is that please get it. Yes, about the driving gears and all, definitely the gears may not be as smooth as your Marutis and all, but it is again the improved gearbox over the previous versions of the car, and this is fantastic. We have completed the entire journey of 519.6 kilometers in mixed conditions, and by mixed conditions I mean that there was lots of traffic on the road due to the Kisan Andolan, so it was a lot of start, stop and go type of traffic on the highways even, and then some freeways as well. So in a mixed driving condition, the overall fuel efficiency that my car gave me was 19.4 kilometers per liter at an average speed of 57 kilometers per hour. So you can very well imagine, if the average speed is showing us 57 kilometers per hour, what would have been my top speed. So anyone who's now saying that Ford does not give a very good fuel efficiency, Ford Freestyle, that too in a petrol engine, does not give a very good fuel efficiency, you can very well share this video with him, and you can show it to him that this is the fuel efficiency that is obtained in the actual driving conditions. So it is actually not a bad car, rather I'll not say bad, it is actually a good car. And with all the comfort and the convenience and the safety of 6 airbags, I think it gives you a very good performance. So friends, I'm fully satisfied with the performance of this car, and I hope that with this video and after 2 years of the extensive ownership that I am telling you, I hope that you will also be convinced that the car is actually a very good one to drive, and you will prefer this over the tin cans, or rather coffin on 4 wheels of Maruti and the Koreans, right? This is actually a very good car. Please go ahead and buy it. In case of any issues, you can reach out to me through your comments. So for the timing, this is your friend and host Sushant Nirmal saying bye and take care. And do not forget to like and subscribe my videos, so that the more the reviews that I post or the travelogues that I post, you can keep on receiving that. Thank you. So see you. Bye.